All right, and we are live to
Yo,
productivity night.
excellent.
And this is a night where we just work on stuff. We be productive. It's easier to do it when other people are around that we're finding out.
Yes, it's a comfortable space.
And because I said so that we were going to do it in our thing, I locked us into it.
Mm,
Because I'm not going to
that's
not do
a
something I say I'm
benefit.
going to do when I tell other people. That would make me a liar, and I can't be a liar.
Ah, well, notice you've been playing Icarus. How is it? I thought
It's
about buying that
fun.
the other day.
My friends got me into it. They bought it for me, and it's really fun. It's like, so the idea is that it's a survival game, but there's like long-term progression outside of the survival game. So it's like you go to a mission, you go to a planet, and you start completely over. You don't have anything. You do the mission, you come back, you get like this rewards that you can like bring other stuff down with you. It's like Rust, but like you have specific missions you want to do.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. I already did my drawing for the day, so I'm just doing another one for the day.
You go.
Should probably have chat up, huh?
What?
So I probably should have chat up, right?
You don't?
I do. I do now.
Oh, okay. I hate runny noses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have like a sore throat, so I'm willing to bet that I've picked up something too.
I didn't really have a sore throat. It just developed into a really painful cough.
Mm.
But my fever broke early in the morning today, so I've been feeling pretty good since this morning.
That's good, at least.
Yeah. I should be out of the woods now. Some swanky music we got going on here.
I'm the swankiest. Only the swankiest for you, James.
I'll be back.
Okay. Excuse me. Hope you guys' projects are doing well. Got any questions, comments? Leave them in chat here. Or if you're watching this later, we plan on doing this more often. You can listen to our podcast, which is streamed very regularly, every week. You can ask questions too.
Yo.
Welcome back. So something I realized, and I still want to talk about it on Monday, is that with my drawing, I don't
Yeah.
want it to be, oh, hey, I drew a piece today and I want to show you guys. Like, I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to be the purpose of my drawing. Like, I eventually want to get to a point where, oh, hey, look at the one of the many drawings that I think that came out today, that came out pretty good. Versus, oh, I did a drawing today because I had to.
Yeah. So, how's that like gonna be resolved?
I think just making drawing more of a daily habit. Which I think I'm working on. I go back to work tomorrow.
Back to work tomorrow. I didn't know you weren't.
Yeah, I've been having these last few days have been a vacation for me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This song's a little too positive for me.
Too positive?
Positive thinking. It's just way too much.
Do you not want to feel positive?
It's just no.
Oh, I see.
It's more of like when you want a lo-fi work-related song, and all of a sudden, like people start coming in. Hey, how you gonna? You know, it's like, whoa, it's just a little too much right now. Thank you.
Slow down, Turbo.
Yeah. So that's all.
I gotcha. I think my music paused. Oh yeah, still listening.
Why am I gone? Oh, there I am. Are you dancing, Joe?
Sung the jam.
I want to know what song you're on right now. In case
It
my
is The Funk by Hotham. It's number 14.
Keep getting ads.
Oh.
I think I'm just about to be on the funk. Yeah, mine just started. Oh
Feeling
yeah,
that funk.
I'm feeling it.
Gosh. It's so much easier to focus. It's kind of gross.
On this, when you're doing a live,
Mm-hmm.
it's a totally different being. Because it's like when we're recording episodes and that introspection thing, it's like you get to look at the past, but we don't really look at the present
Mm-hmm.
moment. And when you do, we're actually just like, this is the moment we're focusing on right this moment.
Right.
It's like, okay, well, I guess I gotta get some stuff done.
Yeah. Just I have to work now.
It is a completely different beast. In a good way, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no complaints. I'm rendering, James. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
What do you mean, rendering?
Like making something look more lifelike. Let me show you what I'm making. I'll show it on the stream real quick. Do you see it?
Yes.
See how it's like looking
Yeah.
like has
Like,
physical.
yeah.
I'm rendering.
So that's cool.
Yeah. I'm getting good, is what the kids might say.
It's a cool technique.
I watched a video about halftones by a very good artist who's really good, a really good teacher. I think there's good artists, and not all of those artists are good teachers, but this one is a very good teacher.
Oh yeah, what was the name?
Fuck, I can't remember his name, but Mark Burnett, something like that.
Okay.
If you search that name and artist, you'll find him. He's on YouTube, does a lot of free stuff. It's really good. And he's talked about halftones, and it was about when to use and how to use halftones, and it really, I think, helped my rendering.
Rendering. Just think of 3D. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like what it is.
modeling
It's like
programs.
I'm turning like a drawing into like I'm putting 3D form on it. Ooh, this song bops.
Did you say the word bops?
Yes. I did
Okay.
say the word bops.
Interesting. I think I've heard that from an adult in the last 36 years.
Oh.
Just saying. It's okay though. You could bring it back.
It's times like these when I feel like I'm not wasting my life and I'm learning what the fuck I'm doing. When I see something I've made and I'm like, holy shit, that's cool. It's really satisfying. Like, it's definitely not perfect, and I understand that. Like, there's a lot of like physical anatomy mistakes that I could probably fix. And I should have used more references, but I'm very happy with the level of realism in the face. Because I do like a more realistic style. Like, I do want to get into more cartoony styles, but I was told numerous times by people who know way more shit than I do, don't start with cartoons. Start with real, learn the rules, and then break them. You'll become a better artist that way. And that's what I try to do. I don't do faces enough, so I figured tonight I'd practice faces.
Good call.
I was watching a video today. Instead of doing, anything productive. And it's from that one guy that mentions, I'm gonna do something I'm gonna hate. Oh, it's not so bad. From that pirate guy. Yeah, Tay doing just being productive live. Oh yeah, I can't pin it here. I have to go here to pin it.
And
not put you in timeout. He mentioned like that you really don't have to have a whole lot as far as a game go to put it on Steam. And just get, as long as you like make a game that generally works. I don't know. So he was pointing out this one drawing game, or like this little like cute sketch game. Then he did all the math. He's like 1 out of 3 users will review it, and so he's got probably around this many this many sales. And it's like, he's like, yeah, he's sitting at 2.25 million just from selling this one game. And it's just like, wow. It
Wow.
wouldn't take hardly anything to replace our income so that we can work on our stuff full time. It's just like, how do we get to that point?
So, like, when you want to get your writing pen going on in Photoshop, I seem to have a problem having my writing pen pick up my... It's not registering.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I can't... It's not using my... I'm going to try to look into it here.
Okay. If you need some help, let me know. You can figure it out. Because this time is not defined as anything other than just being productive and fixing problems. That's productive. I need a reference. Why does my brain tell me that's wrong? Is it just not picking up sensitivity, or is your mouse not just moving at all? Or is the cursor
Not moving at all. Like it's not loading or something.
Is it working other places, or?
It's worked sometimes when we do the collaboration program.
Okay. Is there a battery in your pen?
No, they're both plugged into USB right now.
Okay.
Maybe I can redo my.
Yeah, I might.
Let me actually try plugging this to something else. That's the pad. Okay, it wasn't the pad. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I hadn't plugged my sound for a minute, apparently.
Oh.
They're reloading this now.
Nice, nice.
Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere now.
Nice.
What? Back to Photoshop.
What's going on?
Initialized. Photoshop's being a pain.
Oh.
Shut down some things.
This reminded me to save.
Right.
What are you laughing about, James?
I wasn't laughing. I was clearing my throat.
Oh. Oh, my stream was very far behind. Did you get it figured out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, my monitor needs to be cleaned off.
Huh?
It's like when you're working on a white canvas, it's like you realize how gnarly your monitor is.
Yeah, there's colors on it.
Huh? Just like
Oh, just like how big it is, or
it needs to be cleaned.
oh, yeah.
Like all these little teeny tiny little specks. Bug craps, who knows? I'll have to clean it. 3 years since I've taken a cloth to it, so probably could use it.
Yeah, I need to do the same. I looked up some guides on actually how to properly clean it because it does get messy. Microfiber cloths. Some
Yeah,
wires.
that's what I would probably go for.
I think this is a final product. It's missing an ear. But, you know.
An ear. Well, you know, at least you could live without that.
Yeah.
At
You want
least
to take a look?
one of them. Yes.
It's on the stream.
Oh. Okay, there we go. That's good, Joe.
Thanks.
I like the tones are rather, like, it does scream more realism than like the tones and stuff. And even the white of the front teeth just kind of pops it, you know, in the right way to me. I like so in that particular thing, like, what do you start off with the halftones and then go to the more thick when you're trying to,
So
like,
what
what's
I've
the
been using
theory?
as my mental image, right? Or as my guide is like we have our circle, right? And we have the light coming from, let's say, like this is our, let's say it's from the top of the ball, just straight down, right?
Like, where are you showing this?
On the
What you're
on the,
doing?
on the stream, on the same
Oh,
place that my
okay.
face was.
Okay.
So we're lighting, you know, let's say we're lighting this, right? That's all light, and then
You make your circles from, like, clockwise? Like, you go clockwise to make circles?
I don't know. Let me see.
Like, just make a bunch of circles like you did. Like, just, like, makes...
No, my natural instinct is to go this way. Yeah, this doesn't feel as normal as this for me.
Oh, because when I saw you made the circles, it was like
I very well could have.
you made the circles going like you made. Yeah, you're going. Oh, you're going counterclockwise there. Now you're going. Okay, so which one
I
is
can tell
natural
you-
for you?
So I did go clockwise the first time. Oh yeah, I did go clockwise. Huh. So
It was
maybe
weird to me
clockwise
because
is natural.
I never go clockwise to make a circle. I have never done that. It's always just natural to go counterclockwise for me. It's weird. I just saw you do it and I was like, whoa, that was just, my mind was like, Weird.
So we're shading this, right? Like,
Hmm.
I'm doing a shitty job because I don't want to color in the lines because my brain is small. And then this top side, we're just gonna give it a flat shade. Like, let's say that's as bright as it gets or whatever, something close.
Okay.
And then in between here, we want to have our halftone. So like, we have our, you know, this is all lit. And then in here we have our halftone, right? So halftone, it's decept. So what, according to Mark Brukenek, I'm not gonna. Halftone is the name is not correct. It's not a correct name because it's not halfway between the dark and the light. It's actually just pretty much like this, kind of like a darker. And what it represents is when the form is changing from being in light to starting to become dark. So it's just like halfway in between, essentially. Is that's
Okay.
what the halftone is it's basically bridging that gap. And so you'll notice I did it on the nose here as like the light is coming from the right, but the nose is partially like it's turning away and then it goes into darkness. That's what I'm using halftones for. Oh, I found it was a really interesting video, and he also talked about reflected light. So, like, let's say,
Right.
because reflected light is part of the shadow family,
Uh.
whereas halftones are part of the light family. So, if I'm doing reflected light, right?
Huh. You would only put reflected light in the shadow domain.
Exactly.
Uh,
I forgot that
Interesting.
it's top down, so I want to do the. And so the reflected light would go, but the reflected light has to be darker than the halftone.
Right. But not as dark as the shadow.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That kind of thing. That kind of thing. And then we could obviously like pump it up by just being a little bit more aggressive with our lighting. Because I like more exaggeration than anything. Yeah, something like that. Gives it a. Because like you'll notice like it's. They talk about this band a lot, but I think that's. Like there's supposedly supposed to be like a dark band here, right? Like. Because the reflected light isn't going to reach this as much, because the reflected light is bouncing off a surface and bouncing up here. And so people talk about this like band of darkness, right? But realistically, all that is just a spot where the reflected light's not hitting.
So it would just depend on the shape of the actual material.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. So it would be definitely more gradient on a sphere, but then on a person's face or something, it'd be more like planar, like by
Exactly.
the faces. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Depending on the thing, that's why you notice like the entire bridge of the nose is very similar in color because it is. I'm considering it one plane. Like I'm
Right.
assuming it's flat, but it's probably not. But in this picture, it is.
Mm.
And that's why it's like a half tone. Like it's closer to the light tone than it is to the dark tone, but it's definitely darker than the light tone. My music stopped. I hate that YouTube keeps asking if I'm still listening. Yeah, I'm still listening.
They just give me ads. I don't even care if I'm listening or not.
As a YouTube content creator, I appreciate you. However, if you wanted to get rid of ads, at least for now, I don't know when they're going to make it not work, but I use uBlock Origin, and it blocks all ads.
Yeah, okay.
If you are listening and you hear me say this, feel free to block our ads. You've got more important things in your life than to listen to our ads. However, this stream is brought to you by
No,
Raid
I'm not
Shadow
gonna.
Legends, which is a garbage game. Don't ever play it. What I really like working as gray is my one of like my main colors is I can add white to it to make stuff really pop.
What brush do you like to use?
I use a brush called almost exclusively is a chalk, a KNKL chalk brush, which I got from a Keenan Lafferty, a artist that I
That's
learned a lot of stuff from.
that's funny because that's the exact brush I use, and I think I told you about it.
I think I told you about it because I've been using this brush because I downloaded it from another artist.
No. I downloaded this from a tutorial I did a long time ago. This is like exclusively the brush I use.
Is it called KNKL chalk?
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Because I sent you that brush. I'm 100% sure of that.
Oh. That's weird.
But yeah, that brush is amazing.
Because didn't he also have a? No, no, that was different. Okay, never mind. I might have gotten a learned video confused with the Can KL.
Hmm.
I do like this chalk brush.
I
It's
know.
great.
It's so good as a sketching brush and as a filling in brush.
Yeah, it's actually great for the half tone thing like you were talking about and everything.
Yeah.
My mind was saying that I think. Well, maybe not. My mind is trying to tell me that I am the one that put that uploaded for you. This is the the fact that I did, but I don't. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. My mind. Who knows?
So
Could be.
it was probably 5 years ago, probably 6 years ago that I downloaded this brush.
I have this exclusive conversation in my head where I'm like, dude, you got to check out this brush I use, and it's like this chalk, brush, and I think it's really good. And then we got into a conversation, and that's what I remember. But I guess it really doesn't matter. But I mean, 6 years ago it could have been. I mean, I've had Photoshop for longer than that, and I've had a pad longer than that. So I mean, the possibility is. But
So I used to watch a lot of this guy's content. I don't think he was a very good teacher though. And I did steal his brushes.
And I remember his tutorial. One, I think. I know how I can find out.
So February 2019 is, I believe, the first time I got it, maybe? So it's like it was more like 5 years ago. Or it's probably the most recent time I downloaded it.
Yeah, I'm looking at our OneDrive, and I think I put it in there for you, and it says February 12th, 2019. Me. I don't know if
I'm
that
willing to
means
bet
you.
I uploaded it there. Let me
Maybe
take a look.
you did it. Does it say who uploaded it?
Take a look. Let me find out.
Because that's gonna basically. Because either I gave it to you or you gave it to me, and if the file information shows who uploaded it, then that would answer the question.
It's in our Google Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Modify.
Owner. It says me. Oh, it doesn't say
Yeah,
exact
it says
because we
owner
both.
me too.
Yeah, because it's one. We're not like two separate people uploading in here.
Does it have information on activity? You uploaded an item. Uploaded an item. Ah, okay. It says it has my symbol for my name. It says you uploaded an item. Oh, but that's the J for, and that's you. So,
Yeah,
but we're both logged in, so
yeah,
who
it's almost the same thing.
knows?
So I
Oh
am
well.
confident. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll go with that. It probably was.
I remember you asking me specifically about which brush I use, and I showed you this brush.
Computer's having some problems on the local drive. Like there's no.
Yeah, do you still have it saved locally? Because it might have a date on that for you.
No, I mean, I'm saying my computer like thinks I don't have much space on my C drive apparently right now.
Oh.
Probably because of all this stuff I got in here. Well, I love that brush.
I know. It's so good.
Yes, it is an amazing brush. I need a new computer so bad.
This is nice, Yams. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what sucks?
Mm. What?
Because I feel like I'm getting close to doing what I want with art.
Hmm.
When I finally get good enough that I feel like people are gonna ask me, "How did you get so good? Like, what is your secret to success?" Right?
Hmm.
And I am not gonna be able to tell them shit.
You just point them to our blog or something. You'd be like, okay, well, you kind of.
I'm not gonna be able to tell them like, "Oh, hey, you should work on this. You should work on that. You should work on this." It's just gonna
Well,
be like,
we kind of are. I mean, I could tell you how you kind of did it. You obviously worked on all sorts of stuff whenever the heck you wanted it, and then you know it was very eclectic. Sometimes the times that seemed like you made the most progress were the times that you focused on one particular thing and did a lot of things of it. Then you moved on to other things and you incorporated aspects of what you already knew and you built that over time. That's kind of what I've seen anyway.
that's helpful. Because I feel like I've just been bouncing around randomly.
No, I mean, you've kind of done it the way that you would expect. I mean, let's say you really, I really suck at faces. Okay, well, you did 100 faces. Then you're a little better at faces, so you don't feel like you need to like draw 100 more. So you start working on, oh, well, I'm shading or something, or pick something else, and then you just move on. And then it's kind of like smoothing out your sphere. Okay, well, I can't make good circles. Okay, well, I'm working on that. Okay, well, now I'm working on shading, and now I'm working on just like shading perfectly, making something, rendering your ability to create a picture over time is analogous to the process in which you've taken to be able to do it. And that's how I see it.
Yeah. But so like, if someone asks me, "Hey, how do I get better at art?" What do I tell them? Like, I guess the best thing I would tell them if I wanted someone to get better at art, like for sure get better at art, I would say make sure to draw things that are exciting for you to draw. Because it doesn't seem to be about a particular like get good quick. It's about longevity. And so make sure what you're drawing is something you like to draw.
Yeah, so that they don't stop because it's boring to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, see that. Then I guess it just depends on what kind of drawings they want to do. But yet, at the same time, you said concentrate on the more realistic at first and then break rules. So,
yep, that's important. I mean, if your only thing is you want to do is draw cartoons, fuck. I don't know. I feel like everybody at least a little bit desires to make like to be able to draw like these incredible pieces. So I think it's good to strive for something like that. I will say that not every path is going to be the same for everybody, because like I get my system of like I try to make sure that a lot of my drawing is applicable here as it is to analog drawing, just because I don't want it to be only a digital medium for me. I want to be able to create outside of digital. and so I try not to use too many tools that I don't have IRL.
Mm. Yeah, shading is a big part of it too. Understanding shading has probably brought you to another level as well. I mean, just
Yeah.
even understanding like the reflected light and all those things, ambient light,
I'm thinking about the form
spotlights.
and how it would like the light rolls over the forms.
The lady looks like she belongs in a Coke commercial or something.
That is fair. I'll take it though. Luckily, this stream is sponsored by Coke. Unless Pepsi's got something to say about it, huh? Huh? What do you think, Pepsi Cola? You interested? We'll sell the rights to this one particular stream.
Well, speaking of which, should we call it?
Yeah, that's a good spot. Posting this on or on Twitter though. Cool. Alrighty, we will see you people Monday. We'll discuss more future streams. Thinking about changing the day, but we'll discuss the James and see what works, and we'll let you guys know on Monday. Thanks for hanging out.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.